Pain and hopefully pleasure were the dominant themes for Norwich City ahead of their daunting Premier League trip to title contenders Manchester City. The Canaries will hope for a better outcome than Tuesday's excursion to the northwest, which ended in a Capital One Cup exit and fresh injury concerns. Robert Snodgrass suffered concussion in a sickening aerial collision with United's Rafael da Silva that required a precautionary hospital visit. Thankfully, his manager Chris Hughton and club captain and international teammate Russell Martin were able to deliver a positive health check at Colney.
We'll see how he is over the next, of course, the next couple of days. The good news is that obviously after the other night he was released the same evening, later that evening, travelled back yesterday, and we just have to see how he is. It's how he reacts to that. We have to make sure that everything's fine with him, and we'll make a decision on that probably at some stage tomorrow.
Snoddy was just about conscious when I went down the tunnel, but it seems like he's got no recollection of anything, to be honest. So, but yeah, once I saw he was conscious and the doc said he was going to go straight to hospital, just had a few checks. It was the boys were relieved and could carry on, unfortunately, but he's all right now. Someone ahead that size, surprisingly, he's got knocked out.
Both Hughton and Martin sounded an upbeat note, despite City heading to the Etihad on the back of one league win in 6 and moored in the Premier League's bottom 3. Martin insists his teammates can take inspiration from last season's final day 3-2 win at the dethroned champions, which secured the club a second consecutive mid-table finish.
You've got to be on top of your game to go anywhere in the top 4, 5, 6 even now, really, to go and get results. You've got to be on top of your game, and that day we just played with real freedom. We went there and sort of expressed ourselves really. We kept the ball really well, we created a lot of chances, and we limited them to fairly few chances until it got a bit open towards the end, but we just went there and enjoyed it. I think we need to get back to that. We need to go and play and express ourselves and enjoy. You know, there's not many better places to go and play football than the Etihad and Emirates and places like this, and we need to go there, get hold of the ball and have the ball as much as we can, because the longer we've got it, the less likely they are to score, and let's go and create them a few problems. And that's the attitude we went with last year, and that's the attitude we'll go with this year, and hopefully it will pay off again.
Our form has been decent, and probably our form, the points tally that we've had in recent games perhaps hasn't been a reflection of our form. We're on the back of a last league game where we played very, very well against Cardiff, and on perhaps any other occasion we win that game and possibly win it comfortably. But we are where we are. We know that it's a tough game, of course, on Saturday, and we'll have to be very guarded on that. Our mentality is good, but they're also intelligent footballers, and they know that although our performances have been good, is that we perhaps haven't got the points tally that we would have liked in of course recent games, and certainly in the Cardiff game where we were able to dominate the game. So they're intelligent enough to know that, and they're also intelligent enough to know that we have to put that right. The only place where we can put it right is here in the work that we do, and of course on the football pitch where it matters.